Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
On runway 30, flaps, flaps. On runway 30, on runway 30.
Also make a
Yeah, so depends on the aircraft, Mac. Yeah, so yeah. Sorry, I just muted your voice because I didn't want that conversation to go out on the net, Mac. So I'm going to open your voice now. Right, good evening, guys. Sorry, we were in the middle of a discussion there, and so good evening and welcome. It's just gone past 10 p.m. my side, so I'm half asleep. If I do something wrong, just laugh with me, don't laugh at me, kind of a thing. Okay, and Zebo, if you're watching, I believe you are. We're quickly going to fly from Paris Beauvais to Birmingham. I think I selected. For some reason, I've got 0 airport buildings here, and I've got the boundless scenery in my sim. So something went wrong. I don't know what. I shut it down, I checked it, I ran X-Organizer, my scenery layers, everything is okay, but I don't know, and I don't get any error message, so I don't know why I'm not seeing it. It just happened. So I spawned on the runway, and we're going to start from here, take off, and just do our thing. Hello Peter, hello Geert. Right, let's get going. Right, guys, the changelog is too big to put into the chat as a single comment, okay? And I can only pin one comment. So if you want to see the changelog, please look in the description below the video. Click on more. There's a little word underneath the title that says more. You click on that, it opens up, and you see all the goodies written there in the bottom of that area. So Mac, the thing that you guys haven't seen yet, which I now have here in this version, I'll quickly tell you the difference. Zebo fixed the code for turning to a next waypoint, the overshoot thing that everybody was talking about. He seems to have addressed that. And then Tim, obviously Twkster, he worked on the drag profile. We were talking about it earlier.
Wow.
Okay, so this is in here as well. Yes.
Wow.
Okay,
Been
so
busy.
Yeah, and he says it's now close to real with the neutral shift feature. Okay.
Wow.
So, yeah. Lots of work.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Thank you, Zebo and Twkster.
Absolutely. Thank you, Zebo. Thank you, Twkster. And we're hopefully going to see what happens now shortly.
Well, when you think you've only introduced the datarefs, yes, at midday today, I mean, I'm not going to say Twkster didn't have an earlier.
No, Twkster worked on it yesterday.
Well, I'm going to say they've been working. Yeah, that's brilliant. The devotion. I mean, it's so admirable.
Yeah. By the way, I sent Twkster that note to tell him that my flight controls is now working. Okay, because I made the joke with him the other day. You know, when I moved my sliders left, it didn't really suit me. It was really annoying me. And to tell you what, since him and Zebo has now worked on the flight model and done the changes, I'm very impressed. I don't have any curves or anything set up. I just used my default alpha yoke and it works beautifully.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and I sent him a notice to say that seems to be fixed.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Right, we're not going to use that transition. In fact, when we step through now, we're going to modify that route because it's absolutely crazy what it does. I think the guy who made this standard terminal arrival there in Birmingham was also not having a good day or something because he really made it difficult.
Really?
Hello, Dave. Sorry, Mac.
Where are you flying from?
Paris Beauvais.
All right. What are you landing?
Runway 33 Birmingham.
Okay, yeah. So it's virtually straight in then.
Well, yes, we're going to have to modify it. You'll see when we go into the plan mode now and step through. It actually, it's got like a... Hey, Brian, welcome to the family. It's got like a dog's hind leg at one place there that we need to fix because it's really weird, like Captain Hook's hook there at the end. So I just want to step it through nicely and see how the Zebo depicts it and then fix it. Hey, Neville, welcome. All right, now you see there's the little bit of a stuff up happening there. So basically you fly and then you get that hook and then it stops there, and then obviously now the Zebo has now filled it in to go to finals and then we turn, but that's an impossible turn. Okay, there's no ways you're going to turn like that. The Boeing will never turn. So what we want to do rather, so let me get my chart up here. Let's see. We want to go from...
That's a routing error, surely.
No, Mac. Look, wait. Let me put this on the screen. Yeah, hold on. Let me share. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like.
No, I don't mean the way it's drawn. I mean the actual flight plan.
No. Hang on. Let me get this up here and show everybody what the story's about.
Okay.
This display captured, right? See, so we come in here. There, the green is the actual star, and then what happens is the star stops at Grove. So what you can do is you can go from Grove to the well, that's an NDB actually. You go to the NDB, then you do the teardrop to come in. That's the one thing you can do. Okay. Now the way the Zebo has drawn it for us right now, it's literally going back to the final approach fix, the center fix 33. You see, that's center fix 33, and then it tries to turn in. So there's going to be a skip happening there. So what we need to do really is we need to find out if we can see that POOFAX over there, and then just go to you know, the final approach fix. That's the idea. So let's see if we can actually see that, because we're going to save ourselves a lot of issue.
They say there's got to be the final approach fix up in there somewhere.
Yeah, well, there's POOFAX, okay, you see that one? So we want that one in there, but from there on, we need to go to the center fix. So we're going to grab center fix over there, and we're going to put it there at the top, and execute. You see, now we cut out that whole hook and turn over there. See? That's the idea. So so we're going to make it like a straight in. Hello, Rob. Evening. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I think we made it. Almost loaded.
The auto load feature is working very well as debug.
Right now we just wait for this. In fact, let me start my AP while we're waiting.
Captain Hudson on the fasten seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until here and items are
That thing's not happy. I've seen a couple of guys complain about that, the VSI jumping up and down. This is the first time I actually see it myself. I have not seen this before.
No. Wow.
Hey Owen, good afternoon. Interesting, first time I've noticed it. You know what, I'm lying. It's not that one they were complaining about. They were complaining about the EGT jumping up and down, and mine has never done that. So I don't know why they get it. I forgot, Mac, you see, I'm tired, guys. Forgive me, sorry.
Yeah.
That's Xlua doing that. I forgot. That's a known problem. Yeah, the problem that I've seen on Facebook a couple of times now, people are complaining about the EGT jumping up and down for some reason.
Okay.
Never seen it. Never seen it myself.
Are you flying Xlua now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So could you turn off Xlua just for a second? See if it stops
I know it does that. We know about it. It's a known problem.
No, I'm meant about your current gauge problem.
Yeah, that one. That one. That's a known problem. We know it is.
Okay, fair enough.
We know. We've tested it many times.
Okay.
Hell, I made this coffee bitter and strong. Yeah. Right, almost there. Gobble day.
And God, all of a sudden real life realism goes out to the wind.
Why?
Oh, would you call all the catering and all the rest of it on the end of the runway?
Oh, Mac, you're splitting hairs, man. No, obviously not. Now I need to get that CG from the tablet again. 24/7.
All electronic devices you need to be turned off and put away at this time. This doesn't get all cellular phone situations or flight attendants. Please prepare your doors for departure and contact.
Flight attendants for takeoff, please.
Don't think. Don't think.
Yeah, I wanted to be a test pilot, right? Did you guys notice? Bit of issues there on the command A as we took off there, eh? Yeah, SK Sun, I had to mute it because I was a little bit frustrated. Because I switched the autopilot on and then it was like taking a nosedive and then it went off. I switched it back on, it went off again, and the third try it actually I think that must be a Zebo problem, because the autopilot came on. We can see the command actually said it was on, then it disconnected. I re-engaged it, it went for the nosedive again. The third time I enabled it, it took it, you know, so that's for Zebo. Not sure what happened there other than something didn't click in its mind.
Go back and replay it.
Yeah, I'll watch it later again. I can't replay it while I'm flying, so.
I'm saying I will.
Okay. That was weird, man. Weird. Well, Neville, Zebo has changed the code so much and I'm test flying it for him. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, there's a comma in the wrong place or a full stop in the wrong place or something. He's just going to have to recheck the code quickly. Zebo, are you watching? Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, there's no point in me doing that now. That defeats the whole object of the test flight. I'm busy talking with Zebo in the background here, and we'll figure it out. Mackie says he's going to review the beginning quickly and check the code. I've just given him the description here in text as well. Review the beginning quickly and
I can't see anything, but I can't see the leg space, so I couldn't see whether there was any inbuilt restriction or anything.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing on the charts. What there is, let me tell you something. You've got to be at or above 800 at 2 DME after takeoff. That is there. That is on the chart. Okay, so it wasn't an altitude restraint to keep you low. It was one that says you need to climb like hell, and it did the opposite.
But you were way above 8.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Mac, if you're not going to go to bed early, you might just want to take this one for a spin. If Zebo will give it to you too. I mean, if he picks up an error, he's going to update it just now anyway for us. So
yeah, I expect he'll put it in our room later.
Yeah. Hey John, see you here with us. How are you doing? No problem, Neville. Welcome. Thanks for joining us anyway. This is where we do all the Zebo test flying and all the announcements and stuff. So if you're into Zebo, this is the place to be. Neville, most people, 99 out of 100 people don't set Xplane settings correctly, and then they don't get the ILS to work. You need to follow the Zibo install guide that I wrote to set your settings correctly. And the one that trips everybody is there's a stupid setting that says disable downwind ILS, and by default it's on. You need to untick the box. Otherwise what happens is, if the wind is in such a way that the Xplane code thinks you're landing the wrong way, it switches the ILS off. That's all you need to fix. Just take the tick out the box. I'm sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but you can update the Zebo from the Google Drive. Easy. Give me a second. I'm going to give you my forum link, right? Then download my Zebo install guide. All the links, everything that you need to know is in there, okay? So it's going to take you a minute to just find it on the page, and then you download it, you open it up, and it's like on the second or third page. It's all the links, everything you need to know. That's my forum page, guys. So if you have any questions regarding the installation, you can also ask it there. Someone will help you. You're welcome. Yeah, you can do the same there. Yeah, Discord also works. All the links, all the important rest of the stuff is below the video. If you click on more, it will open up the show notes and everything is in there. Well, not everything, but a lot of extras are in there. This thing is sticking to that magenta line now, eh? It's really, really sticking close. I've just noticed something else. We're at 26. We need to be at 36. Let me check if there's any restrictions or anything. No, there's nothing. Why are we not climbing? Hi. Just make the note. I know why. I think I know why. I think I know why before I go and make nonsense. Wait. I think I know why. Because the Zebo mod doesn't support the step climb yet. When you do the upload and there's a lower altitude first, it takes that one. Look. I never checked it. I did the request, but I never checked it. So if we change that to 360, now it's gonna climb. So Zebo still has to put the step climb thingy in there. There you go. There we're climbing.
Very few airlines just got the step climb facility.
Oh yes, yeah. So I was supposed to open my eyes and fix it, and it's, I mean, if you look at the OFP, I'll show the OFP here on screen for the guys quickly. Let me get it. STKP. Right, so you can clearly see there the first altitude is 260. See, that's your first step, and then you climb after that to 360. So what happens is when you do the uplink, it reads the first value because it doesn't support the step climb yet, and then it doesn't, come on man, it doesn't honor that one. So we have to open our eyes and actually double check what we do there. Yeah, that's the explanation. That's a good lesson to teach the users as well, if I can remember.
It'd be interesting to see how it plans it if you go back to Simbri and unclick the option to have what's the name, climbs.
Step climbs, yeah. Okay. Zebo also just corrected me, Mac. To fix it, I needed to fill it in the cruise page, not in the preference initialization page. Okay, so there's another lesson. I mean, I'm tired, guys, sorry, but that is another lesson. So remember, if it happens to you, you need to fix it in the cruise page. Aye.
There is another way of doing it as well, and that's selecting 36 on the MCP.
Pressing altitude intervene through.
Yeah. And that auto updates cruise level.
Yeah. Ooh, look at our speed. Look at our speed. Zebo, check the speed. I can't say I see ice. Our speed's bleeding off.
Yeah, but mind you, got quite a headwind. It shouldn't be bleeding off because of the headwind.
Oh, just let's see if AI does anything to it.
You need some flaps.
No. Our peak altitude hold now, so let's just stabilize it. Speed. Okay, now Zebo's giving me lessons again.
Out of interest, Nico, for your current weight and everything, look at the optimum flight level. You're trying to go to a level which is way above.
Nico, check your rate of climb.
No. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We're busy here with it. Hold on. Oh, yes. Obviously. Thank you, Zebo. Okay, so here's another lesson for Nico. Because I changed the cruise altitude on the perf init page, it interfered with the whole logic of the system. I was supposed to do it on the cruise page, okay? And now I had to set it to 361 to basically undo the mess I made. That's all. That's all it is about. And the aircraft should recover itself. Should is the word. So we're going to see what it does. I have no idea, Jacob. You'll have to ask Zebo via the forum. No problem, Hendrik. Jacob, I have no idea what you're talking about. We're not discussing it. We haven't done anything. Look at the changelog below the video. Click on more, go read the changelog. That's what's been changed, nothing else. Zebo says he fixed it, the lower display is fixed. I didn't even know there was a problem, so I know nothing about that. Thank you, Zebo. Yeah, I haven't been on the forum today or much of yesterday. I just scanned through one or two posts and made maybe one or two comments, but I didn't pay much attention to it. I was just too busy. Yes, okay. Thank you, Zebo. He says he corrected the center for the elevator. No problem. We're struggling. We're struggling. Climb. Climb. Otherwise you're never gonna get there. No idea about Brunner. I have absolutely no idea. You'll have to check it.
How heavy are you, Nika?
65.3.
Yeah, that's probably the reason why you're struggling.
No, the reason why I struggled is because Zibo says I interfered with the whole system and the logic, basically. I'm using my words to describe what he's saying. When I changed the cruise altitude on the wrong page.
Yeah, you've got your max speed back, but I'm thinking that way you're never going to get up to say 41, and you're way above them at the optimum level.
Yeah. Some brief. Okay, set cruise to 360. Yeah, thank you, Zebo. I just did that. Right, so okay. Anyway, let's start planning for the descent. We're so close. I'm not familiar with Brunner. I have no idea. That's between you and Zebo. That's all I said afterwards. No idea what he did or didn't do with Brunner, if anything.
Would you explain to me, how the hell do you, I mean, Zebo does update so fast?
He's Zebo. You know what? Let me answer you with a joke. It's just a joke, right? But there's an old saying that you haven't seen somebody and Batman in the same room, and then everybody goes, yeah, we haven't, implying he's Batman. I think he's Batman and Superman and Spider-Man all together. Zebo's just Zebo. He's just good.
Right, it was like a few days ago and it was only 5.7.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's not only just a brilliant coder, I would also think that he's a very organised coder.
Yeah, very, very, very organised. He knows exactly where to go, when to go there, and everything. He just knows. Yeah, the stick of the flight sim community.
What people have to remember. Perhaps Zebo, could you actually tell us when he first released his first version of Zebo?
It was in 2016, Mac.
Yeah, so his passion for Zebo has now extended for nearly 8 years.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. The passion, dedication.
In December it's 7 full years.
Is it me or do I think if you're poor but have MSFS then Xplane is for 737 and MSFS is for A320?
Oh, I don't know. I only fly FS 2020. I only fly it when I stream here. You can go check when last I did it. I don't know.
It's not that. The two simulators emulate better characteristics and they're not the same. Both have their advantages, both have their disadvantages.
Yeah, but I think like MSFS has way too more disadvantages. I don't know. For me, P3D, FSX and Xplane like look more real because I don't know, but MSFS, for example, on outside external model of PMDG 737 is just fake as hell. I don't see details like pipe dots and other things.
Yeah, I can't
It's
comment.
just plastic as hell.
Yeah, we can't really comment on it. If we can stick to what we're doing here, it would be great.
That is, as I say,
Mac, that TV of yours is very loud. It's echoing everything I say.
Happens.
this is a discussion about test flight of the Zebo and Xplane 12.
So let's just stick to that topic, please. We're not involved with other guys. We can't talk on their behalf. We don't know what they do, what they don't do. It's impossible to talk about it.
We'll let the real pilots do the
Yeah.
assessment.
How do you do updates for Xplane 11? I mean Zebo.
Yeah.
Does it have both? because of them.
Yes, there hopefully will be another update. He released one up to the 5.7 standard in Xplane 12 to transfer to 11. But there's some features that have been introduced since which haven't been introduced into the Xplane 11 version yet. Whether they can be or not, we have to wait until Zebo looks at his coding.
Yeah. Jacob, no, I don't use it. I don't use CHSI.
Didn't notice any porpoising or anything, did you?
No, not yet. No, there's the first sign of one. Look, see, just as it starts the descent, now it's porpoising. But what's interesting is, look, it's not on the VSI, it's only on the artificial horizon. Look, that VSI is almost stationary.
Just a little. Yeah, that's a point.
It moves a bit. I mean, you can see in the numbers that it moves, but the actual line is not moving so much that it catches my eye. It's only the figures that change. But you can see there's a little bit of porpoising there.
Yeah. But the descent rate is bouncing just
slightly. Yeah.
But you've got a nose wind, but it's not fluctuating either. Or a headwind, sorry, not nose wind.
Strauss, it's not the Zebo textures. The Zebo textures didn't change. It's the way that Xplane depicts the textures and stuff. You need to use full resolution. If you use full resolution in your settings, let me show you here. Those first three sliders must be full right. The moment you mess around with this rendering resolution, this one, you will get less good resolutions. And then the thing is, the further you zoom out, the more blurry it's going to be, because that's part of how Xplane 12 works. Okay, and that's why we continuously zoom in, and why I use X camera, so that I can jump wherever I want to get better visuals, to do what I need to do and see what I need to see.
And the other thing you've got to remember is in Xplane 12, Vulcan is enforced, whereas in Xplane 11, some people are still flying the other
OGL
version, OGL,
Yeah.
I think mostly because of Librain.
Yeah, Librain uses OpenGL, yes.
And another thing is that Vulcan tends to need a higher VRM graphics card compared with OpenGL. don't know whether something's changed, okay, but your live stream, YouTube's just pushed a video.
No, it's YouTube. They're forcing adverts. They give us 3 options. We can use aggressive, something else, and then conservative. I put it on conservative, so you should get maybe 1 or 2 videos, adverts during a stream. Sometimes they warn me, and it comes up on my screen, and I can physically stop it or suspend it. But it doesn't seem to happen every time. I don't see it pop up, and then it just slips through. But the other thing is, it doesn't give it to everybody at the same time either, right? It only pushes out randomly to people.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's weird, and you can't stop them anymore. It's impossible. They've done it.
They get monetization for it.
Yes, yes. The other thing that they've done to me now is I forever and ever have been using ad blockers, okay, to get through, all the fluff and all the ads. Now, if it's on, I can only watch 3 videos, then they block it. The player stops responding in my browser completely. I have to switch the thing off. They've changed their code. You can't use it anymore. It's impossible. You either have to go Google Prime, or what do you call it, YouTube Prime, whatever, or you have to allow the ads. So I've switched it off now. I have to sit through all the ads myself. It just happens. They want money, and they're getting it.
I understand why everyone has ad block working horrible in YouTube. That's perfect. Anyways, this is Zebo testing in Xplane 12.
Yeah. Yeah, Glenn, I haven't even looked at it. They ask me, every time I open the browser, they ask me, do I want to give it a 1-month trial? And I always say, no, not interested. My coffee's just finished.
Good evening, fellas.
Hello.
Just want to chime in with a hack thought. If you use Firefox, you can still use uBlock and you won't have any ads.
I'll have to give it a try, because I obviously use Edge and it's kind of blocking me now. Thanks for that.
Damn, your voice is so strange.
Yeah. Yours too. Yeah, yours too. It happens.
Well, Liberty.
Yeah.
My only argument.
Okay, let's concentrate on the flight, guys. So we are pushed to have it from 4 weeks. The cost, if you say 12 euros, does that mean it's 12 euros per month, or is it per year, or what's that 12 euros? Hey,
No, did you hear it?
please don't do that. Yeah, 12 euros per month. 12 euros per month for me is like, I don't know, probably 280 rand. I'm not going to pay that per month for what? It's total waste of money.
I have to pay for an Navi graph.
Yeah. Ain't gonna happen. Yeah, Rob, I guess it's got value for some people. For me, it's got zero value. I'm happy just where I am, to be honest. I don't need anything more.
I was just wondering why I heard everything double, and then I realized I'm in Discord and Q-server.
Yeah, same time.
Bro, what happened with the lighting? It was insane like that, now it's more yellow.
Probably flew out from under a cloud and the sun is shining through now.
Because I had all of this when some minutes passed by.
Jacob, again, I'm not involved with that. You have to speak to Zebo. I don't know anything about the throttle quadrants. That's all his stories. Only he will know.
Org forum lays a thread. In fact, I think there are several threads running already. So.
Yeah, other Rob now again. I think they will. I think at some point in time the guys will just get clever enough to bypass it again and things like that, but we'll have to see. At this point in time, I'm just letting the ads run and getting it over with. I'm zooming in specifically to see the turn there, how well it sticks to the magenta line. My attention was not there. No, I did not see it. Hey Dumper, welcome. Hello HD, welcome. Hey, Tommy. Zebo. No, Zebo, no overshoot. You guys didn't see an overshoot. It looked like it was bang on that line, eh? Alright. Jacob, Zebo said that he has not checked it yet. He still has to check based upon the real world data from the real aircraft, and then he'll update the timing on the throttle quadrant. Okay, so just hang in there. He's got the information, he just hasn't gotten around to do it yet. Thank you, Zebo. And thank you, Jacob, for your support. Much appreciated. Thank you, John.
It's 400. 300. 200.
Of course, and Zebo is well aware of that. You don't have to worry about Zebo's qualifications.
Minimums 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
What the landing, my golly. Ooh, we made it. Felt like I was doing ballet there for a second. One toe here, one toe there. It was funny.
Jacob Wickwith donated 27 Swedish kroner through Super Chat. Some support.
I think I need to go off to the right here, yes. This is called stable approach. You'll see the name at the top there. If I bring it down a little bit there, it's called stable approach. Yeah, Jacob, you don't change that until you get off the runway. I've had my knuckles wrapped a couple of times for touching stuff before we leave the runway. You don't touch it until you stop right here. Now you can do the after landing procedure, and you can go and do what you need to do. The funny thing in my position is I deal with a lot of real-world pilots, and lots of different procedures and lots of different ways that they do it. And I mean, there are subtle differences between carriers, and then you get like guys like Norwegian. They've got differences within the actual carrier, because the guys flying more up north have got more different procedures. That's just how it is. And you just get to learn everything, and then you kind of choose for yourself like a little path in the middle, you know, so you don't offend anybody, but you kind of do the same thing. Yeah, exactly. You see. Anyway, I'm tired. It's late. I'm gonna go sleep now. I'm just gonna taxi and go park, and then I'll bid you farewell. Neville, if you watch my other videos, you'll see I do it better. You're obviously new here, and you'll see my training videos and things. When I do a test flight, I don't pretty much care for all the I's dotted and the T's crossed. When I do a tutorial, that's a totally different story. Then you want to do it by the book, you know. Then you've got the FCOM and, you know, the real pilots help and guys like that involved, and, you know, you do things differently. But when it's late like this, it's a pleasure, Zebo. When it's late like this, we just do the test we need to do, man. Thanks, Rob. Bye, Jacob. Yeah, you're welcome, Neville. A 25 knot wind is playing havoc here with me. I'm struggling to keep steady. It's moving me. Okay, Tommy, you too, eh? Mac, you still here?
Yes.
At some point in time, if you and Paul maybe can look at it, because I know you guys were looking at it before, that's why I'm just asking you,
yeah.
Okay? Steep turns and things, with a new flight model and the new AP code, you might want to give that a bash again so we can give some feedback to Zebo and Twkster.
Okay. The only thing I don't normally do, I leave that to the real pilots, because I don't know what the real, only if there's an obvious fault can I comment.
Yeah, I think, Mac, that's the first thing we need to do, is find an obvious fault. Then we can refer it to Sasso or any of the other guys.
Yeah.
But it's just something that came to mind. Krister actually asked about it the other day, if we've tested it again, and I said, not that I know of.
Well, I know that 9E was tested with steep turns and everything.
Is it?
Obviously,
okay.
Obviously, this is now changed.
Yeah, a lot of things have changed now.
Yeah, the reason I say we're testing it, we were doing the circle to land at Lowy on the other night.
Okay.
And you know that's a 15 degree to 20 degree bank turn.
Yeah. Hello, Mick.
On the final.
Yeah. That's fine, Mac. I was just wanting to put it out there for you guys when you
no, we can do
play
that
around.
Test again. Yeah, no, that's
Zebo's also mentioned, yeah, I believe he's left the stream now. He's also mentioned here to me that he'll have a look at the flight director code. He seems to think that little bit of porpoising is a code revision that's required in the flight director. Okay, so. Yeah. There we go. Happening as planned. Great stuff. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night wherever you might be located. I'm gonna go sleep now. And Zebo, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the hard work. And we'll speak to you in the morning.
Thank you very much, Nico.
You're welcome. Guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye.